Hello everyone and welcome to Rajput, Jain and Associates. Today in this video we will be discussing about conversion of sole proprietorship into private limited company. So as the business grows, the demand for business and the drawbacks of proprietorship firm could force an entrepreneur to convert their proprietorship into private limited company. A private limited company offers significant advantages over the proprietary form of business, including that of limited liability, ability to attract equity capital, continued existence, and more. Before discussing about the conversion of sole proprietorship into private limited company, let's discuss about some differences between proprietorship and private limited company. A private limited company offers a lot of advantages over sole proprietorship form of business. A sole proprietorship is vested with unlimited liabilities, which means that he or she will be personally liable for any losses incurred by the firm. The regulation of a private limited company makes a distinction between the owner and the entity, thereby making his or her liabilities limited to their capital in the company. Secondly, sole proprietorship will be taxed as per individual income tax rate, which isn't the case with private limited company. Sole proprietorship firms are not vested with educate fund raising options. However, in case of private limited company, there are many options for raising funds. Then, the demise of sole proprietorship results in the closure of the business, whereas a private limited company facilitates running of business on perpetual succession basis. Now, we come to the requirements for conversion. The proprietor should ensure compliance with some requirements before beginning the conversion of proprietorship into company. Firstly, an agreement must be entered into between the sole proprietor and the private limited company for conversion. Then, the memorandum of association of the private limited company must include the object that states the takeover of sole proprietorship concern. Then, all the assets and liabilities of the sole proprietorship firm must be transferred to private limited company. Next, the sole proprietor should be a part of company's directorial board with a voting power which constitute to at least 50% of that company. It may be noted that a private limited company must have a minimum of 2 directors. Now, sole proprietorship can be converted if the above mentioned conditions are met. Next, we come on the process of conversion. So talking about the conversion process, the following measures must be initiated by the entrepreneur to get proprietorship firm converted into a private company. The steps involve obtaining of digital signature certificate and director identification number for sole proprietor and new director. Then, acquiring permission for naming the company, the application for which must be made in Form 1. Then, apply to MCA for incorporation of company. Completing the formalities related to slum sale. After that, modifying details of bank account in accordance with conversion provision. And last one is submitting the relevant documents and forms with registrar of companies. So, having discussed about the procedure for conversion, we will now discuss about the documents required for conversion process. Conversion of an entity prompts the need of following documents, that is, ID and address proof of directors, letter of authority or POA, proof of registered office address, which could be copy of utility bill, rent agreement or sale deed. In respect of forms, the concerned person needs to furnish Form 1, Form 18 and Form 32. All these mentioned documents and form should be uploaded on the website of Ministry of Corporate Affairs. Once the whole procedure is completed, the MCA scrutinize and verify the documents and application form. If the administrating body find it satisfactory, the entity will be provided with a certificate of incorporation, which effectively gives birth to a new private limited company. So, this was all about conversion of sole proprietorship into a private limited company. For any query, contact Rajput, Jain and Associates. You can also visit our website www.carajput.com. Thank you.